And there we go! Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. First thing I go into is the Kalma I need, so that ended up working out fairly well. Welcome back to Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. In the last episode, we got ourselves a new Divine Beast on our formation, thanks to passing another advanced test, and we did half of the wind shelter. In this episode, I'm hoping I can finish off the wind shelter fairly quickly, and proceed to go to, I'm hoping I can proceed to, maybe start the water one, because I do need to start that. But we'll see how much time things take. I anticipate Ellie's battles to go really quickly, because both wind and water formations tend to not have the best defensive capabilities. So that's the plan there. We'll see how it goes. Also, when I go back, I do need to merge a bunch of people. So, well, I'm gonna get Sealing the experience, because Sealing does have this new move in Dark Attack, and Little Foo is about to get merged, so it doesn't matter if Little Foo gets experience or not. So, we got the Kalma I was looking for. That makes me happy, and we can now proceed to level up a couple times. And as you can see, Gaia is going really fast through these level ups. That's to be expected. And also slightly concerning because I don't really have a thing to give it, so I guess I'm just going to give it a move to give it extra strength. Which I could do by getting... I have an idea, actually, what I want to do with that, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get some merging going here. That's going to be the plan, and we will go from there. So, what do we have in terms of merging stuff anyway?
Harvest.
I would like to do stuff, miss. Thank you very much. We have a new cocoon. Unfortunately, as you can see, this ability is kind of subpar. So I'm not a big fan of having to give that, except for the fact that it's Gara. That's why I'm okay with giving that ability to Little Foo. It's less than ideal, but it's a Gara. I want to go on a wind formation side here. Because basically what this means is I can do... Little Foo will be able to do more damage to the tankiest type of monster in the game. Which is really vital because it's nice to have something on the fire formation that can really break through those defenses and deal some massive damage. So... in the end, I'm okay with that, because Garas specifically have been, you know, we've seen they've been annoying in the past, so it's okay, in my opinion. But this also means we can switch now, we can switch Little Foo and Tamal, and Tamal can now be our center guy. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that or not, but I think it's a good strategy for now. Because Tamal could be useful on that side. I don't know, it's something I've been debating, and honestly I could, like, that's the nice thing about having, I guess actually I don't want to put the bug person on there. I don't know, there's stuff I want to do, and I'm not sure exactly how I want to do my formations yet, but there's certainly options, so
Thank you for coming.
we'll figure it out from there. I think Little Foo works pretty well in the corner. She's a little weak, but it's nice to have that raw power on both damaging sides. So, formation, we're switching these two around, and now we have a pretty awesome formation here. Anyway, but what we do need to do... actually, you know what? I'm okay with setting the Earth side in front at this point, because the Earth side is the tanky side, and the only reason that being in front matters is for ambushes, and I want my tanky Earth side to be able to take any ambush, so that actually works out pretty decently. So, what do I have in here? I have 2 people at level 19. K-Man I don't really intend to ever do anything with, or Shadow Mario, but I will at least... I'm going to show off the Shadow Mario one, and I'm going to merge the K-Man as well, just for shits and giggles. So, let's go ahead and take care of those 2 mergers as well, and then, we will be on our merry way into the Wind Forest once more. So, we'll merge here. What I'm going to do for this first merger is get everyone's favorite ability, namely Imago. So, Imago, there you go. It's always the ability to give to, you know, every Divine Beast. And I don't intend to use Shadow Mario for a while, so he has plenty of time to get a new ability before he ends up being used. So, he'll have 1 or 2 more merges before he joins the team, and thus, having Imago will be nice. It's nice to get it done with now, so you don't have to waste a merge later to do it. So that's why I always merge my behind-the-scenes beasts into Imago as soon as possible. It's a bit easier for the wind and fire formation ones, because I'm going to get an ability for fire, that's actually really strong. But water and earth ones have to kind of go with the sucky magma ability in order to get to work. But now we have Squid Guy, and it's pretty cool. So there's that. Anyway, gonna drop off this guy, and I'm gonna figure out what to do with the other divine beast, this dragon one, because I may as well do it on the side. But because you're not a main party member, I'm not gonna show it off. So be right back. Alright, I merged K-Man and gave him Blast Chance for the same reason I gave it to Tamal, because it's a good S-rank move later on, and it's good to have that extra 10% when you already have 50%. So, and the reason I'm not going to give him Imago, which is something I could have done, is because he actually gets a really good B-rank move for Imago. So, that's actually even a Drac type move to begin with. So, that's why. Anyway, we'll add Scooter back into the party, and then it's time, finally, to head to back to the Wind Force for realsies this time. So, add our guy back on here, and Wind Force we go.
Thank you.
At this point, I will just meet you when I'm at the end of the second one, because that's where we left off last time. So, allons-y! Alright, we're back here at the end of Wind Shelter. As you can see, I didn't really check any of the areas again. I'm keeping that for the extra videos, so I didn't want like anything to happen that would make me have to keep it in this video. I'll deal with all that next time. So, on to Wind Shelter 3 finally. That's going to be a ton of fun. We have a new guy. We'll go ahead and fight it. Although this should be just the same D rank ability, because I don't think there's a C rank version of this. So I'm surprised they even show up at all. Yeah, it's just a D rank one. Oh no, that's right. The D rank version of this shows up in this forest anyway. So it's like how it was for the other thing. So that's why I couldn't find it earlier, is because it only exists here. I forgot about that. Well, they're lowering my defense, but they don't really do anything about it. So it's just like, what are you doing? You're just kind of being silly. Scooter's gonna do a little dance for you now. I don't know. One thing I was actually thinking of in between the break, another option I could have done, Little Foo, is I guess I might as well just demonstrate this. But now that it has this, look at the raw power! Boom! Because this was really the one chance I could have given Little Foo Imago. I'm just gonna say that right now. Although I guess there could be an opportunity later if I wanted to, thinking about it. But basically, actually, I guess I could give it Imago later. If I want, it becomes a matter of if I want to put Tamal on the corner or not. So I might be able to get Little Foo Imago at some point, but for now, it's not quite an option. Because then I couldn't put it in the corner, and then I'd have to choose between. I'd basically be stuck with a D rank wind move in that corner for a very long time, and I don't want to do that. So there's kind of the logic behind why things happened as they did. I don't know, it was really a hard debate for me. Oh hey! Gaia evolves already! Not bad. Not that it's going to affect the damage output, because it's always 68 damage every time. That's just how the move works. But, I don't know. It's a tough call sometimes, whether I want to, if I wanted to give Imago to Little Foo or not. There are definitely some interesting strategic decisions you can make in this one. In this game to help you your monsters out. But alas, the raw power now will be helpful. Like I said, I can give Little Foo Imago and put Tamal in the wind corner at some point in like 2 merges from now, and that's an option that can happen. But for now, it's not the. I mean, Imago is really great, but if you can't, it's not worth inconvenience yourself to get at the same time. So. I don't know, it becomes an issue of what I want to do in the corner there. Having poison, though, is really helpful. So, like I said, it might be worth giving Tamal a poison move late game again. I don't know. There's just a lot of decisions to make here, and I'll have to figure out what I want to do in the future. Everything's not fully planned out for this Let's Play yet. A lot of it's just to see what happens. I'm glad we got that bug last time, though, because that actually helps my situation out a lot. And having that Samakis move is also really nice, because I can give that to our bug friend over there, because it's going to be using that move, because it's a good move to have. You're going to want to have Samakis in your party. Not necessarily for the early game here, but for the late game for sure. And wow, we're actually out of items. So let's discard some stuff we don't need. Such as these stinky spores, because they're kind of pointless. And any of the books we got also I mean, it's nice to be able to put them to sleep, but I don't tend to use these anyway, so let's just discard all of these things so I can... I should have put that in the thing, in the bank. Oh well, I didn't. Whatever. More Metal Elixirs. Metal Elixirs are going to be really useful, really needed now because Little Foo is definitely not going to have much MP anymore, which is going to be kind of a little bit of a problem, but, you know, we'll make do. Anyway, where are we looking? I want to fight you because I haven't technically fought you yet. Basically, you know, it's just your typical sleep guy. Nothing too exciting, really. Let's just go ahead and gonna probably put Gaia to sleep, but that's fine because I'll be able to get the experience for it. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't put it to sleep because Earth types are very weak to... There we go. There we go. That's what I expected to see. So they're just gonna go for some normal attacks now. That's fine. These guys are really annoying in the future. They'll be extremely obnoxious, but for now we can deal with them pretty accordingly. Oh, God, I already woke up. That didn't even take long at all. So we'll just go ahead and... I don't know if we're able to finish them off in 2 attacks. This will probably kill. I don't know if this will, though. If this doesn't, that means Tamal can get experience, and you can! So, yay! Exciting stuff. Unless it puts Tamal to sleep. In which case, that won't be a thing I can do. But that's okay, we go first. And we'll be able to finish off this fire spell. So, that's the plan. I don't know, I'm a little distracted in my commentary right now, because I'm like really considering this idea of like, I could have given Little Foo a Mago right now. Interesting. I do think it's something I'll do later, though. Especially when I have the magic in the water side, it's not going to be as important to have on this side. Or it's nice to have the 2 magic abilities now, but yeah, I can see. I don't know. There's definitely 2 really different options I can go with right now for my formations, and that's why I love this game. Is because you always have such interesting choices you can do for formations. It really all depends on just what you want to do with your Divine Beast. And it's really cool like that. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that because that's really obnoxious. I mean, what else is there to talk about, though? Going and killing guys. We've seen a lot of this before. In fact, I should be cutting this battle out, in all honesty. But it's so close to being done that I won't cut this one out. But I will start cutting battles out because there's no reason for them to be in here anymore. Also, I do want to hurry up and get through all this because I want to hopefully get some of the water one in because I really don't know what I want to do with that anymore. I'm going to just go into this formation here because, once again, I'm kind of stuck between who I want to give experience to and who I don't, which is kind of awkward, but we'll give Tamal 1 this time. Just change things up a little bit here. So, yeah, it's cool. Anyway, I guess it's cool that now that Tamal is, like, not going to get as much experience. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. A little Merge Flower, I don't tend to use those. They're good for getting some of the rarer Divine Beasts, though. So there's that, but okay, I have to walk all the way back around. I was hoping I'd find a way to get around here that wouldn't involve dealing with that Sleepy Sleep guy, but it looks like I'm going to have to deal with Sleepy Sleep guy. He's actually right here, so I'm going to get initiative, and I'm going to cut this battle out, because I said I would remember to start cutting out battles, and I will. Alright, I just realized I should have been talking for quite a while now. Well, anyway, hopefully that was the guy who was patrolling around here, and it looks like it was. So, is this actually looks like it just kind of loops around here, just kind of like this. So, this should be story time! Yay, story time! Yay, story time. Monkey guy, or, well, chestnut guy, technically.
Dr. Gil, you're hurt!
What did you do now, Gil?
Attacked by divine beasts.
Way to go, buddy.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Seems to be able to handle himself at least.
Happened?
I heard that a clue to the orb was here, but it was not so.
Oh,
What
sad.
gave you that information?
Birdman!
Birdman!
The guy at Kikinak and Company? Such suspicious information.
He doesn't seem
That's
to give
what I
good
thought,
tips.
But thinking it might be true, I couldn't stay away.
So Gil's absent-minded
These
curiosity
roads are
kind of
going
gets
to
the better
such
of him here.
dangerous places.
No. If there is any possibility, I cannot afford to fall behind.
He's ambitious and thus a little bit of a dangerous rival because he's willing to do anything to win. For the sake of his
I was
research.
hoping against hope,
Dedicated man.
after all.
It's interesting. What do you have to say about this, Yamu?
Gil, injured. I'm worried.
Oh, he cares. How sweet. Anyway, hello. I will take your key spore of love and affection, and we will have a good time. So let's go ahead and finish off the Land of the Wind, and it looks, based on the time, like I might not have enough time to start the water forest, so I might just have like a super long get the entire water forest done in one video-a-thon next time, because I know we have the extra videos coming up, and it's kind of going to be an awkward spot to just like end if it doesn't work out well. So we'll probably try to get the entire water forest done in one go. They tend to be weak, like I said, to physical attacks though, so that should be doable. Also, we'll see how quick this goes. I mean, the boss could take like 2 turns, for all we know, and make our lives easy, so who knows. We do have another Kalma, though. This is actually interesting. This should be the Confusion one, and that's actually a cool thing to have. So, Confusion's definitely a status effect I'm going to be interested in adding to. Oh wait, no, you're the sleep guy. That's right, I forgot. The sleep's also a thing that can happen. I guess there is. I don't think there is a Confusion guy. I think that might be on the B level or something like that. Anyway, not that it's something I'm interested in. We'll just go ahead and do this, because you're probably going to put me to sleep, and as we've seen before, that kind of actually helps us out in the long run. So, we'll go ahead and get the heal in for no reason, just because it gives Scooter some experience. And then we will go into our wind formation and hope it's not powerful enough to finish him off. It might be, though. The wind formation's gotten pretty powerful now. I like having these 2 really powerful formations. Hey, we have an evolution already. Little Fu just poking it through her evolutionary line. Don't forget, they have 2 evolutions now, not just 1. So it's going to go even faster now through all the evolutionary lines. So that's kind of good. That crit almost finished him off, but not quite. We'll go in here and hopefully outspeed, but not quite, but they're not going to go for the sleep move anyway, so it's fine. We'll go ahead. Agnes this guy to death, and that gives us another Kalma. So that's pretty good. Having more Kalma, always a good time. Not that I intend to use the sleep. It's just not my personal style of doing. Hopefully these other 2 will start evolving quite soon. Not having Imago is kind of annoying, but I think I actually, looking through, I think I actually can take an opportunity to give Little Fu Imago at some point, and I actually intend to take advantage of that. So that'll be interesting. I guess I have to fight people, because there's kind of people everywhere. Can I just avoid this guy somehow? Can you just like stay there like an idiot? Thank you. It's not going to help me out in the long run, because I'm going to have to fight it regardless, but if you heal up at least, that's kind of cool. Surprisingly, I have a lot of MP now. This whole getting these extra levels thing has actually been very beneficial in the end. But alas, I do need to cut again, so unfortunately that's a thing. Burn everything! Alright, that takes care of that. So I'm not sure how much I've cut out, but I'm going to assume I have about a 20 minutes, not 28 obviously. But I'm assuming about at 20 minutes, so I don't know. I'm very indecisive as to whether or not I want to try to squeeze in a little bit of the water forest or not. Probably just going to make the water forest one giant thing. That makes more sense. And that should almost be doable. But hey, the Confusion guy does exist on this floor, so maybe we can get him as well at some point. Basically, the way it tends to work, wow, this is a terrifying formation. I'm just going to go straight in here and do some damage. 'Cause, wow, that's kind of scary. But the way I see it is most of the moves, they have D and C versions, but then B and A tend to have not everyone has a B formation basically, and then not everyone has a what am I trying to say? Basically, for like the B and A, well actually I think most of the things have an A version as well, but B tends to have a different set of moves, so we're not going to find like a dark version or a healing version or an attacking thing for that. All the magic will have a B version, but not the we'll have some different moves when we start getting to the B level stuff. So there's that. Anyway, don't confuse is an annoying status, and I do not want to hurt myself. Don't hurt myself. I missed. It's good enough for me. Let's just go into here and finish off since really not that little food isn't confused anymore. We can finish him off, and maybe we can get a crit to kill this guy. Crit for one who killed anyway. Well, I still continue to question my decision to do these crits, but whatever. Hopefully you won't attack yourself, little foo. Or attack Ceiling. What did Ceiling ever do to you? This guy's obnoxious, really. Seriously annoying. All this confusion. Okay, little foo's back to normal. I'm gonna take this opportunity to heal because I do want to be at decent health here for the just because, you know, we do have a boss coming up still, so this battle's taken a bit longer than I would have liked, but this should finish him off anyway. Little Foo's still at decent enough HP and MP for me not to be worried about the boss. The boss should honestly go by fairly easily. And from there, more level ups. And we can go ahead and very soon we shall reach a boss, I'm sure. And that'll be good. The end is right here. Does this mean the boss is this? No, but do we have a battle?
You've got a brave face. You've got spirit. Want to go at it?
I guess we do. Interesting.
Sure, I'll take you on.
All right, let's do it. Here goes.
So, with this battle being a thing, it's definitely going to be the end of the video after this.
Okay, here goes.
I have to deal with 2 sleep guys and a confused guy again? Really? That's annoying. Whatever, we're gonna kill the sleep guy before he can do anything, which will be nice. And, or not. Ah, he lived. Oh, that's depressing. Now I'm definitely gonna have both these guys fall asleep. Well, that one didn't actually affect. I'm pretty sure blind doesn't affect this because it's a magic. That's right. It's just the kind of the rule of life here. Oh, you have a sleep move as well, for some reason. Interesting. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a blind here. I know Little Foo is confused or is asleep, but the blind here will help survive. Wow, I got double crit. That was inopportune. I'm just gonna go ahead and take some damage here, just a good chance to get Gaia here. As you can see, Gaia does not take much, does not care much for this kind of thing. She just kind of just sits here and doesn't really take that much damage, because that's what Gaia does. Anyway, unfortunately, this is actually going to be doing more damage than Scooter can heal off, so I can't use this as a reliable option for now. I can, however, take this as an opportunity to go into this formation and... Oh god, don't die. Don't die! Oh! Thank goodness he ran out of MP! Oh, that was scary! Oh, that was scary, scary gumdrops right there. But I definitely need to heal. He's going to go into the sleep formation regardless, though, so I should be okay. Oh, this has been an interesting episode. I have been a bit more distracted than usual, I will admit that, and that's a little saddening, so I do apologize for that. But I can use this opportunity to do a little dance and heal up again, so we will be doing just that. I actually want to definitely do a lot of heal here because I don't want anyone else to fall asleep either, so this just seems like a time for Scooter to just be here, specifically for the purpose of wasting all of their MP, because they cannot really do anything else realistically, so go me, I guess. Just going to continue to heal up here, just because then I don't have to waste an item, and it's nice. It's nice not to have to waste items. And Scooter, like I said, very resistant to sleep, and if you think he's resistant now, just you wait. He's going to get even more resistant in the future. That's the funny part of it all. Because soon we're actually going to give him an ability that resists special effects as well. So just on top of all that, it's just kind of excessive. Anyway, I'm faster here, so I know I'm going to be able to go first here and kill this guy, and then hit one of his shields at least, and then there's just 2 more left to go.
Oh well, guess I've got to give you this much.
Sure, you do that. Ideally, I won't fall asleep here. Okay, one of them did fall asleep. Ideally, you'll attack that one? No, okay, that didn't happen either. Well, I tried. At this point, I'll just go in here and... Oh, you have 1 more sleep left in you? Well, that's just saddening. Don't make me fall asleep. That's really rude. Or you can just wake them all up. That works too. Thank you. Whatever, I'm just gonna go in here because... Hey, evolution time! Forgot that was about to happen too. So, Ceiling's back to this. Hopefully, in the middle of Water Force, we'll start getting some evolutions of the other variety as well.
Not yet. I'm just getting started.
Not really, you're kind of done, mister, because you just woke up Little Foo as well. Okay. Well, I have no worry about quickly going into here just to heal up a little bit, so we'll do that. We'll switch out to to someone else and finish off the fight. I don't want to waste Little Foo's MP, so we'll just go into here and go boom. He's done. You're done!
That's awful. Terrible. I didn't hear that.
So, is making this a very long video now to finish off the Wind Forest. Thank you for doing that. Awfully rude of you, sir, but alas,
You did pretty good. Nice attack.
the case.
But your guarding needs help. Anyway,
Guarding against
to
sleep,
commemorate
maybe.
your victory over me, take this.
They tend to have the same things. We have 2 Alco medals now, which means we get a reward.
A lot. Then I'll give you something.
Is this the first time we've gotten a reward? I don't know, but we
Hey,
get
that's
ourselves a
nice
new
of
Divine Beast for getting 2 medals. This is going to be a Divine Beast of a different type than the ones we usually have. So it's not going to be a Wind type Alco. It's probably, I think it might be a Fire type one, which is kind of cool. You can definitely make some unique teams using the unique beasts you get here, but I'm not going to really do that. So, whatever. Let's head in here and we'll have our boss. I'm at pretty good HP, so I'm not too worried about this. Some interesting technology going on here. You can kind of tell what this guy is going to end up being, though. We've seen helicopter guys. This guy seems to have a jetpack. That's right, this is the evolved form. I love the intense music here. It's like the slow motion as he goes past. This is the fully evolved form of the sleep formation guy. Which is really cool, I love it. It looks like a giant, it looks like a freaking jet. It's awesome. But also terrifying because that means we're gonna have to deal with sleep during this fight, which is gonna make it a little bit annoying. I'm gonna go out gun swinging and, oh, he's just gonna lower my defense first. That's fine. I was like, don't tell me you're gonna go first and put me to sleep. That's really annoying. But we're going to go ahead and just deal some heavy damage just to start with here. Boom. No crit yet, again. Whatever, like I said, once I get to B formation, it's not going to matter anyway, and the extra 10 crit chance will actually help out. Well, he does outspeed all of my Divine Beasts. That's the sad part, but so far, I mean, the defense parameter is down. That's worrisome, but all he's doing is putting me to sleep. It's not really the worst of things. Oh, Celine woke up already. Good. Well, I might as well just go into that. And what do you gotta do now? Okay, you have a burn attack as well to do damage with, to take advantage of the lower defense, I guess. Although actually, I don't think it does. So it's kind of weird how he focuses a lot more on just putting people to sleep than actually doing that. But whatever. Okay, I probably should have gone on the offensive here because the Semikis, I guess, is his rotation is just doing that. But whatever. If he doesn't manage to put me to sleep, then it works out in my favor anyway. So everyone's got experience. I'm just gonna stay in this formation. I was hoping I could maybe by some chance outspeed, but that's okay. I still had one person stay awake. I can go in here, deal some pretty good damage here, and then switch on to this formation. This should finish him off, especially if he's not gonna bother putting anyone to sleep. He's pretty much done. So he's more of an obnoxious boss than anything else. The wind formation ones and the water formation ones tend to be relatively easy. So with that, the boss is done. And all I have to do is head back to the end and go from there. So, lots of experience for everyone. Although, nothing interesting happened, I guess. Gaia should be able to merge, like I said, by the end of our journey throughout these secondary forests. So, just one left to go. We're almost done with that. So, that's pretty cool. What kind of thing is this? Alco strengths. Well, I can definitely do that. I actually have a thing to give to bugs as well. 6 strength, jeez. Or 6 speed, I mean. That's pretty awesome. I do have some things I can give to bugs as well, so I should definitely give those ones to Madame when I get back as well. It's something I'll try to remember to do. But looks like this formation is done, so let's head back and we'll just do some wrap up and we will end the episode. So that's cool. I mean, I'm already over 30 minutes probably, but what can you do, really? I mean, it's just the way this kind of goes, you know? I want to end on a decent spot, and I want to start the next episode of all the crap, so we're gonna do all the crap now. That's just how it rolls today. Ah well, what can you do? Nothing really. So we'll just wrap everything up and we'll end the episode today. This has been like the weirdest. This has been like the weirdest commentary today. I've been very like out of my usual style for some reason today. I don't necessarily mind it. It's been interesting. This is a fun game. I still love this game. Regardless of how slow-paced it is, regardless of how... I don't know if people really care for it. I mean, it definitely has a niche following. I feel like I've had a lot of games in the past, like Mario Golf, that have had a good niche following. 10% more experience points is always nice. That might actually be worth giving to someone. Namely, Madame. That's a possibility. Anyway, I mean, fewer MP needed for magic's nice as well. That's actually something that could have been tempted to get a little foo, but I like having the actual damage over everything else. My Divine Beast, anyone really needs some I'm not like gonna use you at all, so I don't know if I'm even gonna bother. That's something I'll decide later. So, hatching eggs. We have a digital coach, I guess we'll just call it coach to prevent accidentally saying a bad word. But yeah. So, we'll, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, like I said, it's a fire type Alco. So, probably gonna be that fire type version of Ceiling that we've seen floating around here and there. I don't really have anyone specific to name this after, so we'll finish off the CSS members. This is where I'm just gonna start naming it after random people. I'm not gonna use any of these people. I have the 8 probably that I'm gonna end up using. With the bug I got last time, I probably have my 8 at this point. There's really only one type of Divine Beast that in particular that if I end up getting, I might consider using, but it's probably not gonna happen. I like having the double Gara formation in the earth. So when everything's said and done, I think I have what I'm looking for now, thanks to Madame being there. So
Find something?
I guess I'm pretty good to go at this point. So let's sell some items. We're still nowhere near getting what we need to get for our next bag, but we'll get there. The prices of things will the gems we'll get will definitely start skyrocketing when it comes to the next area. So the next group of forests. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna grab the 2 bug things I have, or the 1 bug thing I have. Oop, I didn't mean to grab that. That's fine, I'll just put it back away now. And put you away, put you away, put you away, put you away. And then all I need to do at this point is well, let me quickly grab Madame and give her this item, because I just want to make sure I don't forget to ever do that. I'm looking at the time, I'm just like, holy shit, this is a long video! But what can you do? What can you do? It's just the way of the Jade Cocoon. So we'll just drop someone off here, and I won't waste time putting it back. I'll put the formation back to normal in between videos. But I just want to take care of everything I want to do here now before the next episode, because that'll be helpful. So we have this guy be our new teammate eventually. I'm not sure if Shadow Mario or Madame Wario will be the one to come on first, but one of the 2 will join my party at some point. It really depends. It's probably honestly going to be Madame Wario, because I want to have the that Samakis is a really important thing to have on my party. So I don't know, it's tough to figure out. I guess I'm actually going to take care of this now, because I've just been sort of doing it mindlessly because I wasn't really thinking. But that's okay. I'll decide about merging Power to Mario later, but it really has 0 place in my team. I'm not interested in a physical type Leaf. It's just, I don't like the needing to use 2 turns move. It's just awkward to use, and that's really the only thing he can use that's really worthwhile for him. So in the end, it's just not a good Divine Beast that I want to be using. Anyway, we have new things here. What do we have? That's actually nice. I should get some pretty stones at some point for that. Although it's a mush, so it's just the one I used before. And cute gems. So, meh. This is the one I want to get, though. This is going to be in the water formation, so we're going to get that. And 3 Search on Powders is an incredible reward. So it's, I can't even get these ones anyway. I know I do have enough reputation for it. Never mind, I can. Anyways, guys, this is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode, we're going to do all of the water forest, hopefully, in one episode. And then we'll have to do a forest wrap-up thing. So 2 more episodes from now, and we will be done with the second batch of forests. Not too shabby. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.